Yeah, welcome back to today's broadcast. In fact, today is a very wonderful news. Very. This our lady from Israel, Richa Mousu. She has done it again. She has done it again this time around. And in fact, I would like you to watch the video to the end. Don't skip any part of it, so that for you to be seeing the good things, the great thing that is coming from the Israel government. This time, the issue concerning the documents that which we reviewed to you the other time. This time, she has now finally gotten the attention of the Israel government, and now they have now signed the document. In this video, you are going to see everything, and you are going to hear everything the way things is happening. And this our lady, she's going to explain a lot of things that is going on in Israel and the thing that is happening there. Because as you can see, the freedom of Biafra and also the freedom of Nnamdi Kanu and the release of Samoneba, it is now coming closer every day. The world is seeing it. The Nigerian government, they are seeing everything, the way everything is happening. That is why you are seeing a lot of noise everywhere. There's a lot of noise everywhere concerning Biafra and concerning Nnamdi Kanu. And if you can see, you will see that this issue of Nigeria jihadists and the Islamists that is covering everywhere, the main cause why they want to overtake everything before the time elapse. The main reason why they want to overrun everywhere before the world and before everybody will understand what is happening, because they have seen that the main time that the Igbo will be free and the time that they will leave this country, it is already in hand, because everything has already been in place. In fact, it's a very jubilating video and a wonderful video for that matter. Just watch by yourself and for you to see things we are saying and for you to understand what is happening in Biafra land and around the world concerning the awareness of Biafra. I was about to watch, like, subscribe and share it for everyone to see things going on in Biafra land.
This is 18th of June 2026. I am back again with another big news here, so concerning our wife Richa Mousu, who God have been using to get Biafra recognition from Israel. She don't come back again with another latest update. She promised last time to keep us updated in any of the latest updates will come out. She don't drop them. So we are going to be seeing the updates. Then I will allow you to watch the video. We're going to explain things when they go on right now concerning Biafra struggle. The advice where I give to anybody that is watching this video is to watch it to the very end so that you won't miss out in any updates where they inside. Firstly, she dropped this update. She said, "On my way to Jerusalem to reach more achievements and more tops for Biafra and for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the only leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. Every week, more tops. Thanks to Elohim, God, Adonai, Chukwokike Abiyama." Then she now dropped this one with videos. So this is the major headline she dropped today. She said, "Thank God we did it. The last foreign affair committee members signed on our document yesterday, and very soon, 2 to 3 weeks, we will have a big historical day for Biafra at the Israeli Parliament. Hard work of 9 months have brought this wonderful result. I am very happy. All hail Biafra." Now hear him. He said the last document to be signed so that Biafra will have a historical day in the next 2 to 3 weeks. They don't sign them today. And everything is completed, waiting for the D-Day, 2 to 3 weeks to come, that the big news will be announced. So I'm going to be playing the video so that I'm not going to see the confirmation, because this woman they talk, she they show evidence.
תוך כדי שהוא מדבר בטלפון, חבר הכנסת ססי גואטה. ססי, בואו תעשו תמונה, תעמדו לידו. ססי, תעמדו ביחד. איזה יופי עם ויקטור. בלי הטלפון, רגע, ויקטור. לא נורא.
Thank you to you, and thank you to everyone, including you.
Months ago, when we started this journey, when we first met Heidi, I came with tears in my eyes and I told her, Heidi, with your help, you are helping us to save people's life. And it is exactly what Heidi is doing. After so many months of coming here twice a week, once a week, every Friday, every Wednesday, meeting all the members of the Knesset, knowing them, educating them about the story of Biafra, about the story of our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, about what is going on there. You know, slowly, each visit we reached a new top. We ended, you know, I don't want to say ended because it is only the beginning of another chapter. We had our wonderful calling to agenda during February. And now we finished with all the signatures that we needed of the Foreign Affairs Committee members. All of them signed. We even have extra. And now it is going to the desk of the Deputy Chairman of the Parliament, which is also a member of this committee. And the Deputy Chairman of the Parliament will give this document to the Chairman of the Foreign Affairs Committee. And from there, a new chapter will start, hopefully very soon. I think that by the beginning, maybe first week of July, we will start a new chapter. And we are going to, with God, we are going to do best and better every time. Each time we are coming here, we will reach to the top. All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra.
All hail Nnamdi Kanu. All hail Heidi.
So guys, as you can see, you don't see evidence now. Say the last document to be signed before Biafra Historic Day that will be happening in Israeli Parliament will happen. So they don't sign on today. Kudos to Richa Mousu. And according to her, she said, for the past 9 months, now she started this hard work. Now she started making effort for this document to be signed. And today, it is a huge success because in the next 2 to 3 weeks, it's going to be happening live and direct. Yes, so please, some words of prayer for her. Now, I will allow you to watch this video. Please endeavor to watch it to the very end so that you can be able to see and hear all that was discussed in this video. Please don't forget to like and share this video.
The only solution to Nigeria's current problem is to get Nnamdi Kanu out of those cells. Yes. Once he is free, the tension will reduce, peace will be restored back to this country, and gradually people will start healing. The same way VDM has mobilized and gathered people to protest against insecurity and bad governance, let us, with that same unity, that same cooperation, let us mobilize people to protest for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. His freedom is not just for a personal issue. It's a matter of national imperative. We need him to be free. We need a leader who has Nigerians' interests at heart. We need someone who is rugged, someone who is bold, someone who can speak up for us. And if he's still in those walls, Nigeria will never be in peace.
I don't know if you agree with what this our sister said about Nnamdi Kanu. I totally believe that the release of Nnamdi Kanu is going to do a whole lot of things in this country, because a lot of people are saying that they can never, and we never, even me, I support it, join the protest for anything in this country, because Nnamdi Kanu is a powerful voice. It's not only to Ndi Igbo, even to other people in Nigeria. A lot of people believe and hope on Nnamdi Kanu. So keeping him in detention is causing more problem. It's bringing disunity, but the country don't want to hear. Anyway, let's go straight and listen to what the Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, what she said today being the 16th of June 2026. Pay attention and listen to what she have to say. After watching, please do well to share your thoughts under the comment section and do well to share this video. If you believe in what this our sister said, kindly drop it under the comment section and say you accept. Or if you don't still agree, give us your point. Let's know whatever you think under the comment section. I will see you at the end of the video. I still remain your number one Adi. I'll be bringing it to your doorstep. Let's watch the video.
The pain is too much. Too much. Any of you that is not touched with what Nigeria State, Tinubu, Christopher Musa, Bianco, Jugu, Oti, Mbafubara, any of you that is not touched with the horror that these people are launching on innocent people, you have a place in hell. I promise you. Regardless of your business investment in Nigeria, my heart goes to those mothers and fathers, brothers and sisters whose family are still with those terrorists in the bush. They are crying out every day for somebody to come and save their lives. Nigeria cannot save them. Nigeria does not understand what life means, so they can't give what they don't have. That is why for over 14, 20 days, all those children are still in the terrorist den. And the terrorists are doing videos of these children, of these people, showing it to the world that they are holding these children. And Tinubu and Tinubu, the wife of the Nigerian president, cannot do anything. She's busy sharing cars for her husband to be the next president in Nigeria. Shame on you, Oluremi Tinubu. Very big shame on you. If all you care about is to share common cars above human life, you are a failure and should be ashamed of yourself. In the United States of Biafra, no child, not even one child, will be taken by any terrorist. And within 30 minutes, that terrorist will not be tracked down and that child rescued. Is a promise. Nigeria cannot control the terrorists. So those of you that think there's anything that could be done to save anything, you're wasting your money. Save that money to people in your own country. Because the terrorists have taken over almost all parts of Nigeria. And they show the video, it's on social media. And Tinubu and Bianco Jugu that is busy picking up innocent Biafrans in the 40 state of Biafra that have said they do not want to reintegrate and rehabilitate. They do not want to live in the same community with these terrorists. Bianco Jugu is busy sending her agents to pick them one by one in the middle of the night in their homes and dump them in different jails across Nigeria. That's exactly what she's doing because I have the records. How many Biafrans are you going to pick while children are in the bush crying for help, waiting for somebody to rescue them from the terrorists you all brought into the country, Nigeria? Again, I thank everyone. I thank the United States of Biafra people, the United States of Biafra government, the cabinet members. Thank you so much for what you do every day to ensure that our country is one of the best in the world. Our new nation that was declared in Latin Finland on November 29, 2024. No one tampers with it. I want to thank the 40 state governors in homeland for what you do to protect our people and protect our environment. I want to thank the state commissioners. I want to thank the cabinet members, the secretaries for what you do every day. I also want to thank the mission heads in different countries. Our priority is to secure our Biafra territory and go home. Those beautiful services we offer outside Biafra land, we want to go home and offer that. I think that is a fair statement. Every country now wants to protect and safeguard their country. It is one of the standing policies of the United States of America, President Donald Trump, protecting America first. And it is the right thing to do. Mm-hmm. You cannot be everywhere protecting Europe, protecting Asia, protecting other countries. And when it comes to voting, they vote against you because they're already a bloc. Because the Islamization agenda is all over. You give them the money, and then when you make a request for them, they will refuse because of their interest. That is not right. Charity begins at home. People must go home and build their nations. That is why the United States of Biafra was declared, redeclared. Republic of Biafra was redeclared with the name and title of the United States of Biafra on 29th of November 2024 in Lahti, Finland. We want to go home and build our people and build our territory and build our community. That is what we want to do. We do not want to continue to offer the best of everything abroad while our people languish in abject poverty, while our teachers are being beheaded by the terrorists who have no business in the first place to be in those territories. Our children are being kidnapped into the bushes. Our undergraduates are being kidnapped. Our youngest are being raped openly and videoed. Our mothers are being raped by these terrorists. And they record it, and they send out the recording to the world. What kind of country is that? That country should have been dissolved like last year. So, Biafrans, the United States of Biafra citizens, we do not want things like that to continue to happen in our territory, where our economy is being destroyed by the Nigerian state. We don't want that to continue to happen. That is why we all want to go home and build our nation for our future generation so they can have a place to call their own, not a place where the reintegrated terrorists brought in by Peter Obi and Ojukwu have taken over the whole place in the name of a policy to reintegrate non-terrorists supported by the United Nations. And at the end, they will be crying that they are the ones that is being attacked. The Fulanese are being attacked. But the second of the United Nations, she cannot be able to say that these are reintegrated terrorists, not innocent Fulani citizens. No. And the United Nations Secretary Guterres was also among those that approved for Nigeria to reintegrate these terrorists that are killing millions of indigenous Nigerians. So how long is this evil going to continue? No, never. We're not even going to give it a second. No. They feel, Bianca Ojukwu feels she has security to move around with her. I challenge Bianca Ojukwu to go down to her village and move around without any security. Just move around as a citizen or as a daughter of your community. That is how you test your popularity, the work you deliver to your people. Not walking around the midst of AK-47 wielding, some of them are terrorists. You call them police and special squad. You feel safe among them while you kill your people by the second. Not anymore. So I want to thank Biafrans that are in different parts of the world, the heads of missions, for what you do. I also want to thank the stakeholders, both at home and abroad, for what you do. Again, this week that passed was a very busy week for the United States of Biafra citizens. On our May 30th Memorial Day, we were able to mark our Memorial Day both at home and abroad. It was a beautiful, beautiful moment to remember our fallen heroes and fallen heroines. And the people we are still losing by the second from the Nigerian state that invaded the sovereign state of Biafra, kidnapping and taking away our youths every night and locking them up in DSS dungeons, in Tiger Bays, and different jails across Nigeria. With the help of Peter Obi, Bianco Jubu, Christopher Musa, and the legitimized governors in Southeast. That is what they do. I have the reports on my table. They are fighting the new nation, the United States of Biafra. Tinubu is fighting our new nation. Bianco Jubu, Peter Obi, they are fighting this new nation that was declared on November 29, 2024. But I tell them, the people, the 18 million Biafrans that have participated in the South referendum, where 50 million of them have voted to exit Nigeria. And then over 1,500 converged in Finland between November 29th and December the 3rd. And over 500 appended their signature to that declaration document to exit Nigeria. We are not begging any of them for our freedom. We are going to insert the power of that freedom which we have in the 40 states of Biafra territory. And that is exactly why we launched the Nigeria Must Go. So any element, anybody working for Nigeria in the 40 states of Biafra, you are told, we've told you peacefully to leave. The United States of Biafra government has the legitimacy to defend the 40 states of Biafra. The May 30th was declared as a federal public holiday by the United States of Biafra, and 80 million Biafrans observed that public holiday. That is legitimacy. That is civil control. The civil control that the United States of Biafra government has supersedes the military control which Bianco Jubu, Tinubu, and Peter Obi are using to intimidate Biafrans. With Charles Saludo, their legitimacy is only with the power of the AK-47. That is not legitimacy. That is not power. That is not control. So the United States of Biafra has the civil control of the 40 states of Biafra. We will continue to gradually ensure that every element of Nigeria in that territory leaves that place, because we do not want to live or cohabit with reintegrated terrorists that cut off the head of people, kidnap them and kill them for no reason, take over their homes, destroy their farmlands. We've written peacefully for the Nigerian state to leave Biafra territory. We expect them to leave our land. We will make them leave our land if they don't want to live peacefully. We have all the legal documents at this time to protect our sovereign state. Both on the international level and on the local level, we are exercising our right to self-determination.
Oh yes. In fact, every day, good news keep coming, and the good thing will keep happening. Although the country we are living into, which is Nigeria, um, every day it is a black news to them, because the thing that is happening with between the Israel and the Biafra, they don't like it, they don't want it, and they don't want to hear it. So, as anybody coming out to discuss the issue of the freedom of Biafra, or the issue of the freedom of any zone, for anybody to be free apart from the jihadist that is going on right now, meaning you will be in a very, very hot soup to them, because they don't want to hear anything freedom, and they don't want to hear anything people to be free in their own mother's land. The way the terrorists has already taken over the whole country today, it is not something people will just sit and be looking. It is something that people need to rise up and to speak up against it, and against the injustice that is going on in Nigeria today. Because the government, they don't even have the heart of human being. What they have is the heart of animals. That is what they have. And that is the main reason why they behave the way they behave today. Because what they know is their power, as long as they remain in office. So you can die, you can live. It doesn't concern them. That is the main thing there. Starting from the creation of Nigeria till date, the citizens of Nigeria have never one day have a good breath. They never. Every day they must hear one bad record to the other, one bad news to the other. As a citizen of this country, if you travel out of this country, it is then you will understand the consequence and the meaning of being rejected, because no any country around the world that even want to see Nigeria citizen in their country. And when you talk about, because at the end I will tell you that there are too much fraud, there are too much corruption, and there are too much many Yahoo and many thieves and many things. And if you go down to the story, to the history, what used to bring all those things is corruption, or is the leaders. Once the leader is not working well, it makes the people to turn into thief. Everybody you see around, he will be looking you to steal the one you have, and it make the people to turn into many things. And the cause of it is the leaders. Because of the leaders, they are not doing the right thing. That is the cause of the country. Mostly the citizens, they keep messing up everywhere. They keep messing up because of the leaders. They are too corrupt, and they don't care for their citizens. That is the main cause of it. Well, what is there is that people will keep speaking. They will keep talking. Person like a very dark man that has already he has been saying for a long time, talking his mind, and uttering the truth concerning this evil government. But what is there is that no matter what you say, no matter what you do, they don't care. They don't care. They believe that you are making noise. But one day, we believe that one day the noise will matter. One day the noise will matter. Just keep talking, and keep making the noise. But we believe that one day the noise will matter. That is what is there. The Israel Parliament and this Richa Mousu, she has been doing a very great job. She has been doing a very great job trying to let the Israel to understand what is happening in Nigeria. If you can see the beginning of this year, the Prime Minister of Israel, Netanyahu, he talks morely about the genocide, about the thing and the killing that is happening in Nigeria. And he's talk about sending his soldiers and coming into Nigeria to wipe out those terrorists. But what is there is that they are still facing the Iran is banned, and they are still fighting war against these Islamic countries around them. So they are seeing what is happening in Nigeria also. But what is there that he has not having the time to start looking into things happening in Nigeria. So, but if you come to the country as a nation, the place they are relying on as a government, they are relying on Turkey. Turkey should come to defend the country. A Turkey that is Islamic nation and also that is jihadist nation. Now it is the people that Tinubu is now running to for them to come and rescue the country for him. It's just a sign to tell you that they have an agenda to complete, and that agenda is what they are doing and is what they are carrying with their foot soldiers. That is what they are doing. The issue of releasing Nnamdi Kanu, it is something everybody knows that the prisoning of Nnamdi Kanu is not the end of agitation of Biafra, and it cannot stop people not to be crying, and it cannot stop Nigeria not to be suffering, because the suffering is from the roots. You cannot just come up and claim that you are chasing somebody that did not do you anything, and you prison him, claiming that he's the person that is destroying the country. Why? You know the people that is destroying your country. You know them. You know them by their name. According to Shegumi, that the government knows everybody that is causing nuisance everywhere. That they know them by their name, by their everything. So they know them. But the person that did not do you anything, you prison him, you sentence him due to his talking against the evil you are doing to his people. Then instead of you to listen to his cry, you now sentence him 25 years or 20, let me just say 25 years, because a part of the years he has already stayed in Nigeria detention, plus the one that's there put on him. So you can be thinking what it means. So you sentence him, life sentence, for him to be there. But the worst keep happening in the country, and you think that the country will be okay. It will not be okay. Many people has already cried to the government that they should release him, but they keep adamant. They keep claiming that they are the power holding of everything. So after them, after God, nobody. They are the God we are seeing, and they are everything that God cannot even do them anything. They are even more powerful than the God himself. So that is what is happening in the country. And you want the Igbo to keep silent. You want people to keep clapping for you because of what? As your mind, you have already winning the trophy. So all those things is the cause of all this agitation here and there, everywhere. It is high time for the country, for the government to do what is right for the people and to do what is needful for everybody to benefit from it. Well, I would like your comment down below, like, subscribe, and share for everyone to see things going on in Nigeria. I say thank you for watching.